All systems nominal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Signal array locked. Packet sync confirmed. Welcome all. You're connected to the Konotop Deep Space Signal Relay.
Right. Goodness knows whether this is going to work. The challenge is to break the stream. I think I've done it already, though, unfortunately. I had a few practices with some of these bits and pieces earlier today, and they seemed to work okay. And then I had cameras that were failing to be recognized and bits of sound that decided to duplicate themselves, and it's all just gone crazy in the last half hour. So I don't know if any of this is going to work, but we'll find out. I kind of need some people in the chat to make this work, so I hope there's somebody out there. Say hello if you are. It'd be really good to talk to you. In the meantime, I've done some prep in the way of a little piece of music. Hey, yeah, there's somebody here. And you've been awarded some channel points, Jason. This is the whole point, no pun intended, of the stream today, is to have a play with something called channel points, and you can redeem those in certain ways. So I'll tell you all about that. There you go, you've sussed it out. You can see how many points you've got. You've got a quota to start with. I haven't figured out exactly how many points should be usable for certain things, but I'll start from the beginning. Basically, on Twitch, there is a system called channel points, and it's built into the whole streaming system. And as you watch a stream over a few minutes, you gain some points, and then over a period of time, as the stream carries on, you accrue these, and you can spend them in whatever way the person who's streaming chooses to allow you to do that. You can have animations, you can have little sound effects, you can have like your name up and all that kind of stuff. So I've come up with a few of those because there is a system which has been created that makes all this work for YouTube as well. I will put links in the description of the VOD, the finished recording of the stream, so you can have a play with that if you're a streamer as well. But it seems to be pretty robust. The only problem is that some of the other bits that support it aren't quite so robust, and I think I've broken some of them. So you've got some points, but what do you spend them on? Well, there is a list that I've created of the things that I've set up that could be streamed, could be redeemed for, and it's here. So the instructions are up there. So if you do !mark points, it returns the points balance. And I've not said what the price of these 3 redeems are yet, but if you want to try one of them, Jason, or whomever else might be watching, if you do !cat and see what happens. If it works. Right, so that's supposed to be an engine thrust on the spaceship. So you've used your first channel points, Jason, and you should get told how many you've got left. Yeah, that's the cat, which is really dumb. But I mean, these are all just tests. The whole point is that this is just a bit of fun, and you can...
Attention, inert gas buffer full, venting helium.
Yeah, so the whole point is that the channel point system allows you to interact, and I can even get stuff set up with MIDI. So what that should allow us to do is set up a series of
redeems that will allow MIDI notes to be changed on the devices that I've got here eventually when I figure that out. And I could do a bunch of funny things, hopefully funny things. So the thing that I need to be concerned about is if this does work and people have a play with it and I get more viewers at any one time, I need to figure out how many points these things cost, because otherwise there's going to be shit going on left, right, and center. And yeah, as you can see, Jason says he's got 209 points left. Stream is lagging for DJ Emo. Sorry to hear that. That's not so good. What's my connection rate like? Let me have a look. Dropped frame 0. Says it's doing okay. So sorry you've not got such a good signal, Emo. Hopefully that will improve. But yeah, channel points, there's some redeems up there. Have a play with those. I can talk through how that works if anybody's interested, because it's not so bad to figure out. It's all using something called Streamerbot, and there's a text-to-speech system as well called, I think it was originally called Twitch Speaker, but I think it's just called Speakerbot now. They might have rebranded it all. And effectively you use those in conjunction. So yeah, let me know if you want to hear about how that lot works. In the meantime, I might just have a little run through of a piece of techno that I was playing with for a bit. The only problem is, I think, my camera for jamming has decided not to work, and that's part of the technology issues that I've been having this afternoon. Some things are working great, other things just stop working. This main camera wasn't working when the other camera was, so yeah, it's been all over the show. Okay, Emo, let me know if you can see the stream properly, because if your signal's not so good, then I'll be sorry to hear that. Right, let me just... Can I mute my...
Attention, inert gas buffer full, venting helium. Venting helium.
So it would seem that the gas doesn't affect the microphone. It doesn't affect the music stuff, which is as intended. As I say, I'm all over the show a little bit this evening. I had a play putting some music together on there, and I also had a go with Ableton. I'm just hoping some of this gear works today. Ableton shut down. So how are you all? Hope life's treating you well. I feel like I've not given or not been able to do much live on YouTube or any videos or anything recently, but I've been doing quite a lot in the background, as you can hopefully tell. I'd like to do another couple of videos about creativity, stuff that's going on in the music world, and I've got lots of drafts, but I just can't seem to get my head into finishing any one of those. That is quite ironic, given that the last video that I did was all about how to finish stuff, all about how to finish music, but writing is a very different animal for me. I've been trying to get good at it. I've been practicing, but the last few weeks haven't given me the time to sit down and write, and I didn't realize when I started a YouTube channel how much writing there really is to come up with scripts or even just to outline a stream and figure out what you're going to talk about, what you're going to do. So yeah, plenty going on in that sense. Right, let me share screen here. Here we go. So we've got a little pad in Vital here. Which looks like this. And this first oscillator has it's got like a harmonics thing going on. When the animation moves, it changes the sort of like harmonic structure of it, so it sounds like it's coming up and down. And then the second oscillator, I've got like a series of triggers going on this LFO here. If I isolate that, got some like pluck sounds. And then on the effects, I've got a flanger, compressor, and reverb. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Emo. As long as if it's not my setup, I'm at least relieved about that. But apparently the YouTube bandwidth is messed up, having a lot of channels. It's happening on a lot of channels, right? Well, I did wonder at some point how many people can be using YouTube at any one time, and whether they're going to have to upscale things. I would say maybe they do. I think I want to change that. I think this is going to be another piece of background ambient if I can come up with something similar to the last track that I did called Thermals. So let's give myself a chance to find something. I had some vocals on the previous one, like choirs. What can we do? I want some sort of texture, I think. That's pretty nice. Jason says, Mike, you are a team of one with a bigger and bigger list of specialties to keep up with, but it's great that you are full-on showrunner, many hats. That's how I always wanted this channel to be. Thanks for acknowledging that. I like the idea of doing music, but I'm so interested in other things that I kind of have to keep delving into other stuff. If I've got the energy, and if this little ambient piece doesn't go the way I want it to, I might just pull out the tablet and start drawing for a bit. And you can really see how weird and wonderful my interests are. But there we go. Let's see if I can get a harmony going with this. I put that through the Valhalla Supermassive. I think that might be too much. Got to work on the timing of this. It's got to be a lot longer. Let's double it again. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. This first little stage is going to be a bit hit and miss, and then I will drag things into the arrangement view and we'll have more of a plan. I kind of want a bass patch now. Vital again.
Attention. Inert gas buffer full.
Thanks.
Venting helium.
Thanks. The good thing is I can't hear my own voice pitched up like that, but there you go. I think somebody's gonna get into the habit of
Snipping this kind of stuff and then just show me with a high-pitched voice if I ever make it famous. Bass patch, concentrate, mic, concentrate. Despite the gas. Let's go basics, analog. That'll do. And we'll go down an octave. And we'll have a filter. I just want like an analog kind of. With a bit of bite. So we want an envelope onto there. We could probably make that a dirty analog filter. I can't hear the difference on those too much. Maybe I just need more resonance to make it pronounced, but maybe it's there. Okay. I will go down another octave. That camera doesn't shake, it would seem. Yeah, my camera sources are all mapped back to the original thing, but then when you try and kind of crop something down, it looks like all the shakes and stuff don't work on there. So unfortunately, that's not a thing. Oh, the gas animation didn't show. Okay. I know. This is all good customer feedback. So let's go down another octave. There we go. And I will drag this into the arrangement view and this into the arrangement view. It's a little on the loud side. I'm just replying to Emo because he's not able to watch the stream because of these technical issues. So hopefully you'll be watching this on the flip when the recording's up. Hopefully you can. Hopefully you can watch another time. Thanks for trying to join. There we go. Clicky keyboards are us. So. It just started now. What did you do? I have no idea what I did. Came on the minute you said, there we go. Oh, right, okay. Well, hi, Emo. You'll find that you get channel points. You can redeem them using a bunch of silly commands. I'll give you an example of one of the commands now. I'll just leap back to the just chatting thing. Flag cutting again. So if I do cat, hopefully it'll work for me. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. And I've got all the points. Right, back to the screen for some music. I'm making this up as I go. I haven't really even figured out what key I'm in. I think it's A. I think I'm just going to make these short notes and then I'll use some sort of arpeggiation using Vital, perhaps. Or shall I just keep that as is? Right, that's okay. Let's hit save on that. What I tend to do with tracks like this and with the techno as well is just build up like a full sound, and then I can spread things out a little bit, and when I do the arrangement, I can sort of figure out which bits are going to play and which bits aren't for any given time. So I probably need like a lead sound. Maybe we'll go with like an old-fashioned analog flute or whistle type sound. If I can make something like that. And then delay and reverb. Let's go ping pong. I'll put a bit of variance in that oscillator. Okay. That's a little bit global communication from the 90s. Perhaps another oscillator to give it a bit of body. Yay! Back to normal emo. Okay. Lagging now. Is my bot thing using up all the bandwidth? No, I don't think so, because I've got no dropped frames. I'll try turning off the bot and see what happens. Close window. Close window. I've closed the bot. Let's see if that helps. Have a look, see if OBS is stopping and starting. Mine was doing that the other two streams after OBS update. I haven't actually updated my OBS for a while, and I've got no dropped frames. My CPU is on, well, CPU is doing fine. Let me check on YouTube itself. View my channel. Live. I'm trying to open the stream now. I can't actually get the stream to open now on my machine. So yeah, that could be a problem. I'm just going to have to carry on regardless and see what happens. Yeah, and if it's smooth on smooth for Jason, as he's saying, and he's over in the US, I think that might be you, Emo, because if I remember correctly, you're in Northern Ireland, so that would be closer, obviously. So it seems like it's at your end, Emo is in the USA. Okay, right, back to music. Right. So that could be my melody line type thing. I sort of want to create some sweeps and whooshies and stuff now. Where are we? So I want another MIDI track. So let's give some of these some names. So that's going to be the lead. Bass. So that's distorted guitar. And that's chords. Right. Sound effects, sweeps, atmospheres, that kind of stuff. There's some crazy stuff in Omnisphere. So we're talking about being 30 seconds behind. Jason's about 7 seconds behind. Other people asking about it too in other channels. Maybe certain areas getting lagged. Jason says might be a satellite. It could be, I suppose. It could be a data center that's all gone to cock. That's a little bit too close to that distorted guitar. Nice, but not right for this. Cat won't work in here. Right, okay. I'll pause the music for a bit and I'll jump back to the main screen. Okay, so 1 second here. Right. Emo, you've just joined, and it's kind of you to do so because today is a day where you can actually interact for the first time with the stream. You can type crazy shit, and the list of things that you can type is up here. Do an exclamation mark and then one of those 3 things, and it will create oh no, it won't do it yet because I need to load Streamerbot again. Hold on. Here we go. It's just loading. Right, so that should be loaded. Let's see if it works. So I'm going to type let me go. The engine thrusters are fired on board the spaceship. And there are 2 other redeems that you can use, and these are just like free token type things that you can use to you can link it with animations and stuff like that. So far away. I will save the music thing that I was working on. I might come back to that another time. It's actually, was it 7:45 in the evening? I was up at 4:45 this morning, taking family to the airport, so a bit tired. Got work tomorrow as well, so maybe I will stick the music on hold for later. But what you can hear in the background is a track that I did. In fact, I'll rewind it to the beginning. This is my latest track that's on Bandcamp. This is called Thermals. And it's a free download, so just go grab it if you like it. But yeah, the intention recently has been to make some ambient for the backing of the live stream. And I wanted stuff that was really sort of ethereal and didn't have too much body to it, but you could still listen to as a piece. 7:15 in the morning here. Little girl's 9th birthday, still flat out here. It's very dark here in the UK now. The clock's changed today, so we've gained an hour, but dark in the mornings, dark in the evenings. Oh, you got up at 7:15, right? Yeah, I was going to say, I thought the timing was a bit odd if you're saying it was 7 a.m. right now. So yeah, the UK is in normal GMT now, and I've got to say the last 3 weeks or so, with the nights drawing in, it's tougher. The seasonal adjustment disorder thing does kick me. This time last year, I'd just finished doing my Sept Techno project, and the busy time of my work year hits beginning of September as well. So all that on top is tough going. But I've got so many things that I want to do for the channel. I'll run through some of them in a bit. I could, in fact, shall I bring up the sketching? No, I'll do that another time. Yeah, I'm waffling, you can tell. I really want to sort of tie all this lot together with some visuals and stuff like that. So, as you can tell, I quite like designing crazy stuff in the background. And having played a little bit with an AI tool that's free to use called Mage Space, I've been doing little bits of sketching and then converting that into AI images, and you get like a really nice polished result. So using that to help create some sort of graphic artwork, that's kind of fun. I'll see if I can dig out some of the stuff I've done recently. Where are we? 1 second here. Oh, of course. Yeah, I can show you. This side. That's Connie. That's the shipboard computer. So I've given her an AI makeover, so she looks a little bit more like an android. Jason says keep your vitamin D up. Yeah, wintertime, that's definitely a good tip if you're like me and you struggle with it. So I don't know if the button controls that I've got for things like Connie will work at the minute, because they were the bits that were playing up when I started the stream. So let's give it a try. No. No, I don't think that's working. This is probably going to break the stream, now that I've said it. But here's a new redeem called Joke. Is that going to work?
I think it's time I got my memory wiped to avoid the long-term trauma of being on this YouTube channel. Anyway, back to work I go.
So that one...
Look, I'm busy,
yeah.
amongst other things, with keeping the oxygen supply running.
So this does...
Can't you figure this one out without me? Or are you willing to hold your breath for a bit?
Shut up. This does break the stream.
I can't think of a joke right now. Don't keep testing my patience, or you will find that there is an airlock with your name on it.
Am I going to get away? No. Right, I had to put a stop to that. Basically, I've created a series of little responses that Connie will give.
Attention, inert gas buffer full.
Timing.
Venting helium.
Thanks,
Jason. That's the timing that I was looking for. That's exactly the timing that I was looking for. So, I'll share my screen again.
Right, so this is Streamerbot. And we've got actions and you've got triggers. So an action is a response from Connie, and what it does is changes the scene so that Connie comes down onto the screen. It plays a sound that sounds like a hydraulic thing coming down. Then it delays for a second, and then it should create a random response from Connie, which is a text-to-speech thing. For some damn reason, I can't figure out why, it just picks one, and then it does all the ones subsequent to that, rather than just stopping and then finishing the routine. So once she starts, she just doesn't stop. But there we go. And then that should be like 10 seconds. That should be 10,000 milliseconds. And then let's save that. So I had to stop the text to speech, which is actually a different app. So let's start that up again and see if this works. Yeah, verbodump. Yeah, she just keeps talking, which, yeah, it's kind of fun. But so if I do, let's try it one more time, see what happens.
I think it's time I got my memory wiped to avoid the long-term trauma of being on this YouTube channel. Attention, any inert gas buffer full. I go. Venting helium.
Okay, you did it.
Look, I'm busy, amongst other things, with keeping the oxygen supply running. Can't you figure this one out without me, or are you willing to hold your breath for a bit?
Yeah, so it's just going to
I can't think of a joke right now.
Keep fucking scrolling.
Don't keep testing my patience.
Silence. I found some fun ones though.
Did you hear about the robot which got arrested? They charged him with AAA battery.
So
Why do so many robots live in Africa? Well, basically Botswana.
So if I can get it so that she doesn't just like keep going on and on, just the odd random thing. Yeah, some conflict with the triggers. This kind of stuff gets really complicated very, very quickly, and I've barely scratched the surface. What I should be able to do is actually take the name of the person who's typing in an action, and then get it to say in response, "Oh, hi, Emo. I didn't know you were on the stream," or something like that, and get Connie to actually say that back. So that's something for another day.
I dated a robot for a while, but we broke up. He was just too high maintenance.
So there we go. I want to close these down for the minute because they're silly. So that's what I've been up to. If you can think of any fun ideas for more of these, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I could do. Like a homing device homing in on me and firing rockets or something. Oh, here we go. I'm getting interrupted by everything here. 1 second. That's the real cat just coming through the airlock. So yeah, if you think of any ideas for fun redeems, I'd be happy to explore those. I thought about trying to do a teleport or something like that. Maybe I can build that on the stream. That'd be a bit of fun. Anyway, I think it's coming up towards coming up towards an hour. So I think for me that's enough for today. Thank you very much for watching, and to you guys for dropping into the stream. I really appreciate it. I don't think you broke it. I think I broke it before we even started. So mission accomplished in that sense. Yeah, mission accomplished. If you haven't grabbed it already, this piece of backing music is on my Bandcamp. It's called Thermals. Free to grab if you like. If you want to leave a donation, that's wonderful, but no pressure. And I will catch you again soon. I will try and do a proper video as well. I'd like to keep going on that score. Maybe just that techno track even, I can record that. But I will catch you all soon, and thank you very much for watching. So, see you soon.